I preached a sermon once that referenced Donald Trump lying about Haitian immigrants eating pets. And I actually got some negative feedback about that, which I kind of expected, but it still made me sad. I don't want to hear politics in church, is what they said. And I usually hear that whenever I reference the current events in the gospel in a sermon. But I have 3 thoughts on that. Number 1, if love, justice, mercy, and forgiveness, the teachings of Jesus, conflict with our political views, the problem isn't Jesus. We all fall short, desperately short, of how Jesus calls us to live, but some distinctions are pretty easy to make. Number 2, decency isn't political. It's what makes us human. Look, neither political party has a monopoly on truth or even good policy, but there used to be this collective sense of basic decency and maturity. This blatant lying and childish antagonism we see from the current administration is indecent, and it lacks basic dignity. And 3, Jesus was political, not partisan, but political. His witness and message stood deliberately counter to the politics of oppression and violence of his day. And the duty of the church is to stand before every administration, regardless of party, and point to justice and mercy and the image of God in which every one of us was made, regardless of race, creed, gender orientation, or religion. The Greek word for Gentiles is ethnios, meaning ethnicities. The gospel is about how to live well with one another when we're different from each other. In the Episcopal baptismal vows, we actually promise to work for justice and peace among all people and respect the dignity of every human being. And it is not easy work, and none of us do it all that well. But when preachers talk about current events, especially calling for mercy and justice and the dignity for the most vulnerable among us, we're not supporting a political platform. We're pointing to the way God calls us to live, not just with the people we know and like, but with all God's people, which is every human being. I love you, all of you, and I'll see you out there.